Every day we pray, may our eyes behold your return to Zion. However, not every day do we remember that we have the privilege of living in a very special time, when that prayer is manifested across the world in our 3 daily prayers. Day after day, year after year, generation after generation, we have been privileged to be part of the generation who have experienced the realization of the dream of the return to Zion, a generation for whom the holy city of Jerusalem is only a short drive away. We are a generation who can realize and transform our forefathers' prayers into an actuality of stone, steel, and mortar. A generation which speaks, studies, prays, and plays in Hebrew in the Holy Land. Each and every one of us sees every day the liveliness and vigor prophets like Ezekiel and Isaiah saw in their imagination. We see the people of Israel flowering in their homeland, prospering with a strong army, vibrant culture and spirituality, and the Holy Land filled with green fields. We have achieved all this thanks to people of spirit and faith who imagined the resurrection of the people in their land. Because of people like Rabbi Ya'akov who imagined the blooming of the spiritual and material desert in our arid land. People who understood that the land will be redeemed through a combination of Torah and labor. In his honor, the pioneers decided to name the first religious Zionist village after Rabbi Reines, Sade Yaakov. The pioneers decided to build the first synagogue in the Jezreel Valley in the entire area at the center of the village. It is the compass and the heart of the village and the area. The synagogue was built out of a desire to give the community a vibrant spiritual center, which would guide them in the pioneers' path of striving and toil. The style used was Bauhaus, an international style, in order that anyone who wished to come would feel that they belonged. And so it was. For over 6 decades, the synagogue functioned as the beating heart of our community, a place where we prayed, studied, celebrated, and grew. We celebrated weddings and mourned deceased friends. But sadly, in the way of historic buildings, our synagogue is now in need of restoration and care. Over the last several years, our community has been making great efforts to raise the funds needed to allow the synagogue to continue to function and be the heart of our community. And now we need your help. Please help in perpetuating Rabbi Ya'akov Reines' grand resettlement vision. Help us preserve the synagogue, so it will once again be lit with the light of Torah and be a bridge connecting the past and the future, between the settlers' generation and that of their followers. By so doing, future generations will be able to pray in it and continue our forefathers' traditions and grow to be a natural part of the rebuilding of the land and the people.